NBC News correspondent Shaquille Brewster joins me now from Milwaukee. Shaq, it's going to be a big week next week. A lot of people expected there. If we can see you on the screen. There you are. How is the city getting ready? How are they preparing?
Well, Kate, you might hear some of the preparations behind me as some of those machines are starting to build the tent and what appears to be a checkpoint there. And you see FISA Forum. That's where former President Trump will accept the presidential nomination. Security or Secret Service is responsible for security inside this perimeter. But when you go beyond these major black fences here that are blanketing the downtown area, that's then the responsibility for the Milwaukee Police Department. And we spoke to the police chief and the head of the unit that responds to those situations of crowd control about what they're preparing for and what their expectations are. Listen here.
We can't plan for everything, but we do have a lot of plans, a lot of resources.
Milwaukee's been here before. We have a large Juneteenth celebration where we have, tens of thousands of people in a very small area. So we've absolutely been here before. Our officers are well trained. They're professional.
Are you ready for this convention?
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
I followed up by asking the chief what made him so confident, and he said it's the resources that they have coming in. You have more than 100 police departments across the country sending officers to Milwaukee to help the city make sure that this convention is safe. They believe it's a big project, but they believe they have a lot of support to make sure that everything stays safe here.
Shaq, I got to ask you, the former President Trump, he got it in hot water last month, right? After he admitted that he said Milwaukee was a, quote, horrible city. It was literally plastered on the front page of Milwaukee's Journal Sentinel. Trump now says that he loves Milwaukee. When you talk to people there in Milwaukee, how do they feel about all that?
You definitely have a mixed bag. They weren't happy to hear their city being called horrible. The former president denies that he's made those comments, says that he was talking about something else instead. I heard the mayor, I talked to the mayor earlier this week, and he pushed back on those comments. But I'll tell you one thing that we're hearing from a lot of local groups here, a lot of organizers, people who live in Milwaukee, who are residents of Milwaukee, a lot of them are leaving town or just planning to stay away from this downtown area. They know that there'll be an influx of people. They know that there are protests expected to come through and march through the downtown area. A lot of them want to stay away from that. And you have people who are excited that the convention is here, but you have those who are saying, let that convention happen, hope it goes off well, but I'm staying away.
Gotcha. Shaq, I just want to clarify something I might have said wrong. Did President Trump say that he called it a horrible city or not?
He says that he didn't call it a horrible city, but there are plenty of reports, and NBC did confirm that inside of a meeting with House Republicans that he referred to Milwaukee as a horrible city.
I see, but Mr. Trump himself says that that was never said. Okay, I just want to be clear for the record.
Correct.
Shaq, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.